Captain Alzari Joseph and the Leeward Islands Hurricane, they have been a force to be reckoned with in the Super 50 this year. Yes, my people, Barbados Pride, they found it out the hard way as Leeward Islands easily brushed them aside in semi-final number 2 earlier today. We're going to take a look at the scorecards. We're going to talk about it. And yes, it's going to be Trinidad and Tobago Red Force versus the Leeward Islands Hurricanes in the Super 50 final. Alright, so just give a listening ear. Let me know what you think in the comment section. You can show some love to the video or to the platform by liking and subscribing. Alright, let us get straight into it. So, I think it was this morning when I was talking about the doing the pre-game show. I had indicated that the team that is batting first should aim to get 290, 295. And that is exactly what the Leeward Islands team got. Batting first, they got 290 exact of 49 overs. So, they didn't get over the 300 mark, 290 all out, 49.4 overs. And a couple of guys, a couple of their senior campaigners were able to stand up and get some runs against the Barbados bowling team. So, batting for the Leeward Islands, as I said, at the top of the order, Powell, 28 of 23. He had 2 4s and 1 6 in the knock. Justin Greaves continued his good run of form. You guys would remember that he scored 100 recently and then he got 95. And 63 of 76 with 5 4s in a semi-final is definitely a good knock. Casey Carty, 32 of 55, another player that is very important for West Indies cricket these days, in and around the ODI and the Test team, and seems to be breaking himself into some T20 cricket these days. So he made 32, but it was the former captain Jamar Hamilton that really stood and made sure that the Leeward Islands got a total that would be competitive. He scored 76 of 61 with 6 4s and 4 6s to his name. Raheem Cornwall, 16 of 18. And, at the back end, the man that he's referring to himself as an all-rounder these days, Mr. Hayden Walsh Jr., he scored 57 of 45 with 5 6s and 1 4. Very good knock from Hayden Walsh Jr. in the semi-final to help his team up the order there. The last 3 batsmen, Joseph, Durham, and Thomas, they failed to score. So 290 or 49.4 overs is what they got. Now, bowling for the Barbados Pride, we would have seen Kemar Smith picking up 5 wickets. He got 5 for 43 from his 10 overs. And, Dominic Drakes picked up 2 for 48 from 9.4 overs. And Raymond Reefer picked up 2 wickets. So those were the wicket takers in that game. Kyle Mears bowled a couple of overs. Ruston Chase bowled some overs also. And Jamal Warrican, he bowled a couple of overs. Reefer picked up 2 wickets. 2 for 72. So 290. When it was time for Barbados Pride to bat, things didn't really go their way. They were bowled out for 135 in 30.2 overs. So that's definitely not the type of score you would expect from quite a few senior campaigners in that team there. Kyle Mears opened with Craig Brathwaite. They made 4 and 11 respectively. We would have also seen Zachary McCaskey getting 6, Shea Hope getting 19, Shamar Brooks made 13, Ruston Chase with his usual solid knock, he made 35 of 36 with 3 4s and 1 6. Roshan Primus made 10, Raymond Reefer 14, and a couple of other guys got starts but were unable to even go into double figures. So that is how the batting went for the Barbados Pride team. No bowling for the Leeward Islands. The wickets were actually shared. Quite a few bowlers picked up wickets. Captain Alzari Joseph, he picked up 3 wickets, 3 for 30 from his 5 overs. We would have also seen Daniel Durham, the spinner, picking up 3 for 33. Hayden Walsh Jr. picking up 2 for 13. And we would have also seen James getting 2 for 36 from his 7 overs. So that is pretty much how it went, my viewers and subscribers. The Barbados Pride team, they were hunted down and taken out by the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. So for those who are looking forward to the Super 50 final, it's going to be the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force taking on the Leeward Island Hurricanes. Once again, congratulations to the Leeward Islands team. Shout out to the Barbados Pride for making it to the semi-final. But this is basically the end of the road for them in this year's staging. So you know how we're going to do it already. Prior to the final, definitely going to be doing a pre-match game talk. And then we will look into the game after it would have been completed. So yeah, shout out to the two teams. And just before we go, let me just give you a quick recap, or just go through the scorecard of the World Cup game that was played earlier today. So it was Sri Lanka versus the New Zealand team, and New Zealand, they were victorious by 5 wickets. We would have seen Sri Lanka scoring 171 all out of 46.4 overs. And New Zealand, they were able to get that, and they lost only 5 wickets. So 172 for 5 in 23.2 overs. Batting for the Sri Lanka team, Kusal Pereira, he scored 51 off 28. He had 9 fours and 2 sixes under his belt. So he was the main contributor with the bat there. And bowling for New Zealand, we would have seen Trent Bolt, who was able to get 3 wickets. He had 3 for 37 from 10. And Lucky Ferguson, he picked up 2. Mitchell Sackner picked up 2. Ravindra picked up 2. And Tim Southey was able to pick up 1. So batting for New Zealand in that game, they were easily led across the line there. Devon Conway scored 45 of 42 with 9 fours. He was supported by Ravindra with 42 of 34. And Mitchell, he made 43. So Mitchell made 43 in that game. And bowling for the Sri Lanka team, Angela Matthews, the veteran, he actually picked up 2 for 29 from 4 overs. And he led the way there in the bowling for them. So that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Just wanted to let you guys know what's happening in the cricketing world. Please remember to like, share, and leave a comment. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go right ahead and subscribe. Big up.